So, when I got cut off there, I was talking about good John Travolta films. I said I understand a lot of people like Grease. Not my favorite film, but I understand why other people like it. I talked about the movie Phenomenon as being one of his best. That's the one where the guy sees the bright light in the sky and like wakes up with super genius ability. Very good movie. And the third one was the one where he's the angel, Michael. He's an actual angel that's come to Earth, and he's got a little mission. And yeah, it's corny, it's silly, it's a fun film. It's fun, and there's some good lines in there. Some very important stuff that I believe is pretty true. So that's Travolta. Went over Bruce Willis. Went over Travolta. Mel Gibson. Let's see. Throw one of these out so we can activate the power-ups. There we go. There's a death machine. I'll take that. This will trigger more if I'm using this. Nice. There we go. Looking pretty good here on 36, racing to 40. Other one. I love this. I love the power vacuum. Yeah, I'm going to try and get another one later, too. I still got 3 more I can get. So we'll keep this pretty fun all the way to 51. Use that circus here. Should trigger more power-ups. I will see. Bring that. Yeah, there we go. Power-ups at all, so. We'll use the circus for now. Nice, good ammo there. Throw some of this out. Grab that death machine. Alright, talked about Bruce Willis, Bruce Willis, Mel Gibson. And John Travolta. The next one I'm going to talk about is Matt Damon. And I'll start with what might be my favorite movie of all time, ever, which is Good Will Hunting. If you have not seen that, it's one of my favorite movies that's ever been made. Robin Williams and Matt Damon. Ben Affleck is in it as well. And it's just a brilliant film. It's about this dude who's a janitor, but he's a genius and solves this equation. And it's such a good movie. It's a powerful film. You know, if you have emotion, you will cry watching this film, or at least get teary-eyed. Yeah, that's a great one with Matt Damon. Another one with Matt Damon that's awesome is Dogma. He's got his buddy Ben Affleck in that one too. And Dogma is about 2 angels who come down from heaven and are trying to start the rapture, like the end of the world. Like it's a crazy film, but it's so much fun. And there's so many comedians in this show. Chris Rock is in it. Selma Hayek, Jay and Silent Bob. There's more I'm forgetting, but that's a lot right there. It's such a good movie. It's so good. It's so funny. They have a character play God, and I won't even reveal it. It's hilarious. It's a good film. Wow, look at all those power-ups. That's awesome. So yeah, Matt Damon, Good Will Hunting and Dogma. Those are a couple of his best. I know a lot of people would say the Bourne movies, Bourne Identity, everyone that Damon was in. Those were good too, but I'm not going to throw that in my 3 for Matt Damon. My 3rd for Matt Damon is going to be, and he wasn't even in the whole movie, but he was the guy they were looking for, which was Saving Private Ryan. Matt Damon plays Private Ryan, the guy they're looking for. And it's really led by Tom Hanks and his all-star cast that's with him. Ted Danson's in this movie later on at some point. It's a great film. Saving Private Ryan is an amazing film. Another Steven Spielberg. The opening D-Day scene is really hard to watch. That's tough stuff. But from what I've learned, pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Sorry about that. I'm a 38. But yeah, Saving Private Ryan, that's one of the greatest war movies ever made. One of them. There's a bunch of good ones. Got one more round here with power vacuum, and then I'll go ahead and hit the and hit the gobble gum again after this round. I'll throw one of these scarce devices out. Triggered the power vacuum. I'll throw another one out. Then I'll go for that death machine there. So we got about 12 or 13 more rounds to go. Then I'm going to call it. Pretty much see what I'm doing here anyways. This is the strategy. Went over a few movies now, letting everybody know kind of like my likes, my interests. I'll throw one of these curse devices out. I'll throw some more out. Yeah, that power vacuum is awesome. Race to 50. Got the ultimate setup here, especially with the power vacuum on as well. Already got the wave gun, the Gersh devices. The L8 Circus, the Ray Gun Mark II. It's a pretty powerful setup here. You can take this as far as you want it to go, as long as you kept paying attention. You keep paying attention, you can take this to 100.
I shall medicate my patient. More! I need more!
This round's getting close. Wow, it just keeps going. Alright, drop out some more Gersh devices. You get another max ammo. On to 39. Come on, power vacuum. Or raindrops. Take the raindrops. Still got 3 more raindrops, 3 more power vacuums, cashback if I need it, or an alchemical antithesis. So I'm going to use the wave gun now. And try and make this go a little quicker. See if we can race to 50-51. I seen a news article recently about this lady who got duct taped to her seat by the airline flight attendants. I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's crazy. I'll go take care of that with a hacker after this round. I'll leave one alive. But yeah, I was thinking, like, why would these flight attendants duct tape this lady to the chair? They duct taped her mouth too. Like, they duct taped her body and her mouth to the chair. And you're like, what the heck? Why would they do that? And then you find out why. Like, she had, like, stood up in the flight and tried to open the door to the plane. Like, she tried to open the door to the outside of the plane while they were in the air. I found out later, like, scientifically, like, she could not do this. The pressure is so powerful on the outside of the plane, even if she tried to. But still, I mean, that's enough to scare everybody. You know, could you imagine being on that plane and you're watching this lady, like, walk to the door and you're like, what is she doing? And then you see her start trying to open it. Like, you'd immediately get panicked, like, no, stop her. Oh, man, that's crazy. But yeah, they duct taped her to the chair. She tried to bite, or did bite, one of the flight attendants, and that's why they duct taped her mouth as well. Wild stuff. Crazy world we live in. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, Joe Rogan was talking about that on his show too. Alright, almost to 40. Getting there. 51 is not far away. Using that wave gun, try and make this go quicker. Draw the Gersh device. They run pretty fast with this wave gun. Notice that, pretty agile. On the home stretch here, another 12 rounds. 12 rounds, and this one will be in the books. And after Moon, I am going to do Origins. I've been putting this one off. I do love Origins. I love it. It is fun, but it is tough. You are in the mud. Like, it's just mud everywhere. It's so hard to run around on that map. You gotta have stamina. And then even then, you got panzers chasing you down. You're running in the mud the whole dang time. On to 40 we go. But yeah, I'm doing Origins next. I'll definitely... And I will be building the fire staff and upgrading the fire staff. So, get that going. So after Moon, on to Origins. Just got done with Ascension before this one. Try not to get too far ahead of myself here. I'll just let everybody know that Origins will be next. We'll set up a 50-51, 50 to 51 plus ultimate strategy guide for that. Rounds 1 to 51. You can see this is going well here on round 40. No problems, no worries. Still got some raindrops. That'll be fun. And if I use those raindrops and we still got some rounds left, I will go for another power vacuum.